Good day, everyone. My name is Max Steven Robosquillo, and my topic is all about Chinese invention. The ancient Chinese were the famous for their invention and technology. Many of their invention had lasting impact on the entire world. Other invention leads to great feats of engineering, like the Grand Canal and the Great Wall of China. These are some of the Chinese invention: the silk, paper, wood printing, compass, gunpowder, umbrella, porcelain, the wheelbarrow, iron casting, hot air balloons, seismographs to measure earthquake, the kites, matches, stirrups for riding horse, and acupuncture. Silk is a fabric first produced in Neolithic China. From the filaments of the cocoon of the silkworm, it became a staple source of income for small farmers, and as weaving techniques improved, the reputation of the Chinese silk spread so that it became highly desired across the empires of the ancient world. Paper. Early Chinese paper was made of the bark of the mulberry tree. The bark fibers were broken and pounded into a sheet later. The Chinese discovered that one could make higher quality paper by adding hemp rags and old fish nests to the pulp. Wood printing or block printing is a technique for printing text, image, or patterns used widely throughout East Asia and originating in China in antiquity as a method of printing on textiles and later paper as a method of printing on cloth. The earliest surviving example from China date to before 220 AD. The fourth is compass. The dry compass in China was a dry suspension compass, a wooden frame crafted in the shape of turtle hung upside down by a board, with the lodestones sealed in bay wax, and if rotated, the needle at the tail would always point in the northern cardinal direction. Fifth is gunpowder, also commonly known as black powder to distinguish it from modern smokeless powder. It is the earliest known chemical explosive. Gunpowder is one of the fourth great invention of China, originally developed by Taoists for medical purposes. It was first used for warfare around 904 AD. The sixth is the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow is made of two words, wheel and barrow. Traditional Chinese wheelbarrows, however, had a central wheel to support the whole load. Seventh is the iron casting. One of the oldest and most recognized casting methods is melted and poured into molds or cast to create a part of products of desired dimension and shape. Number 8. The hot air balloon. The first balloon were unmanned and used in China during the Three Kingdoms era, 220 to 280 AD. These lanterns were used for military signaling. Number 9 is seismographs to measure earthquakes. In 132 AD, Chinese astronomer Zhang Heng created a seismometer, a device that detects the ground's movement during an earthquake. Number 10. The kites. Chinese kites usually represent mythological characters, symbolic creatures, as well as legendary figures. Some have whistles or string designed to make a unique sound while flying. Number 11. Matches. From their early start, matches become an essential part of everyday life in China. Matches become so important for Chinese people that from 1600s to 1911, that the Chinese government used matches as one of its means to make money through profits and taxes. Number 12. The stirrups for riding horses. In China, the stirrup appeared within the first few centuries AD and may have spread westward through the nomadic peoples of Central Eurasia. And lastly, number 13, acupuncture, ancient Chinese medical technique for relieving pain, curing disease, and improving general health. Acupuncture consists of the insertion of one or several small metal needles into the skin and underlying tissues at precise points of the body. Fun fact: gunpowder, paper, printing, and compass are sometimes called the fourth great invention of the ancient China. That's all. Thank you and God bless.